Welcome back. Superman and Lois's last season is nevertheless a distinctive and intelligent telling of a well-known tale. Despite the Man of Steel's 86-year history, this series was the first to allow him to truly mature. As the show started and is coming to a close, Clark Kent is married to Lois and has twin boys. The story of a superhero who also happens to be a father has replaced the days of Clark being an awkward suitor. In this case, superpowered family tension leads to superpowered outcomes. The majority of adaptations, particularly live-action ones, make fun of what Clark must do to keep Superman a secret. Clark must make himself look foolish in front of people, usually Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane. Superman isn't troubled by his friends' perceptions of him as cowardly or awkward, which gently highlights his genuine strength, that is, his compassion and empathy. At most, he would tell his closest friends and family, who would support him in maintaining his geek persona. Episode 7 of Superman and Lois Season 4 presents a completely new for a reason. Jimmy Olsen. The DC Comics series on the CW always surrounds the hero with a group of people, all of whom eventually discover their hidden identities, continuing a trend that Smallville established. Only Lois and her father, Sam Lane, were aware of Clark's secret at the start of Superman and Lois. The twins, Lana Lang, Chrissy Beppo, Kyle Cushing, John Henry, and Natalie Irons, have since joined that group. They all learned the secret from the Kent family, which improved their bonds with one another. Flashbacks show that in order to maintain the secret, Clark sacrifices his friendship with Jimmy Olsen. Clark decided that rather than telling Jimmy the truth, it would be better to let him believe that he just didn't want to hang out anymore. A regular guy highlights the loneliness of being Superman, particularly in a world devoid of other superheroes. This Superman lacks the Justice League and other people who recognized who he was, unlike Clark in the comics. It's unfortunate that the cast is less available, but this plot benefits from it. Sam has left. Natalie Irons and John Henry have visited the Department of Defense headquarters where Sam worked. Lex just nearly killed Sarah and Lana. The only friends Lois and Clark have truly hung out with in Season 4 are Chrissy Beppo and Kyle Cushing, who had their near wedding at the Kent farm. Episode 7 of Superman and Lois Season 4 reveals that Superman is not alone, both positively and negatively. John Henry Irons wanted to kill Superman when he first appeared, but Kal-El persuaded him otherwise. When Natalie first came in Season 2, all she saw in Clark was the monster that had murdered her mother. Specifically, her Lois on Earth. They were able to reside on the farm after the Kents revealed the secret to them. They became family since they were the first in the series to know people outside the home. Due to additional parallel Earth hijinks involving her counterpart, Clark revealed the knowledge to Lana in Superman and Lois Season 2. Lois used her inheritance from Sam to purchase the Smallville Gazette outright rather than letting Chrissy sell it. Chrissy and Kyle are able to start a family, and purchase their ideal home. They are allowed to remain in Smallville, though. Chrissy works with Lois, while Kyle remains the fire chief. Episode 7 of Season 4 of Superman and Lois. Its conversion to the canon was earned the hard way. In Season 2, Superman and Lois also demonstrated how the family was shielded by Clark's secret in the inverse universe. Kal-El, who was married to Lois and the father of Jonathan and Jordan, was known as Superman there. Although Clark's hidden identity has always been a part of the Superman mythology, it also started to contradict his persona.